the fact that we lost is one thing, but the margin we lost by is pretty good. If we were going to lose to Cardiff, which I, to be honest, thought we would, I'd have been wanting it to only be by 1 or 2 goals. And that's what it was. Boom! A quick location switch. As you can see, just above my head, we lost 1-0 to Cardiff, which quite honestly, I'll take. I wanted a draw at most, but most City fans would have been pretty optimistic that... Does that even make sense? I don't even know. But most City fans would have thought if we can get a point out of this game, it's good. If we don't get a point, if we don't get any points, oh well. And quite honestly, the fact that we didn't get any points, I'm alright with, because it was only 1-0. And we're 23rd out of 24 on goals conceded, so that's pretty good. And a lot of you won't have watched this game. I watched it on Sky because, quite honestly, it's a waste of money travelling to watch City away at this point. But yeah, it was a very uneventful first half. And that's to say the least. That is to say the least. In the 25th minute, Torral plays through Dicker, rounds his man, and he's... Was it Torral? Anyway, Dicker's played through. He rounds his man. He's at such a tight angle, and he's got to slot the ball past Neil Etheridge to get it in the goal. He puts it underneath the keeper, whose arm is outstretched. It goes underneath, hits the post, and then bobbles just in front of the line, and it's cleared. And honestly, I was sat with my dad and he was like, oh, he should have scored it. Look at a replay. He's like, he should have scored that, pal. And I was like, tight angle, Dad. And he's like, 42nd minute, or just around that point, I don't even know anymore. Tomlin has 2 chances. One, McGregor palms away. The other, McGregor goes like this to catch it, and it ends up not going into his hands, but he ends up boofing it clear. That's half time, 0-0. Everyone is very bored. It didn't take long for the second half to get going though. 3 minutes into the second half, Cardiff have a free kick on their left, swung in, Bamba and or Recluse Manga head it onto Junior Hoylett at the back post, who's 1 or 2 is about 4 yards out. All he's got to do is just nod it down, and then it's in. Does that, but as he's running onto it, it glances off his head and hits the side netting. This next thing is quite controversial, what I'm about to say. A cross is put in, it's headed on, and Bamba heads it in. There's questions whether it's on or offside. He scores, but some people would say he is offside because the strict rule is that if any part of your body is offside, like along from here, say like you're running and your arm is there but the rest of your body is back, so you're like this and then the last man's like there, that wouldn't be offside because your body is behind. but Bamba's head was in front of all the hyenas. So it is technically offside. But it's not given. Honestly, you can't blame the linesman on that. It was that tight. You can't blame the linesman. So I'm gonna say it wasn't off. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna say it wasn't offside, and there's literally no way to prove it in the moment because all the cameras won't see it until you're like proper focusing on the replay. And the linesman wouldn't be able to see that. We take Torrell and Dicko off and bring on Diamande and Bowen. But just before that, Larson and Torrell are standing over a free kick. Larson moves away and Torrell just kicks it straight at the keeper. He's useless. If he's watching this, I am sorry. He's probably a good player. According to the commentators on Sky, John Torrell did go to Arsenal with Bellerin, and look where Bellerin's ended up. So, you know, he's got to be good enough for the Championship if he's got into the Arsenal team. But then again, Arsenal aren't doing too great, are they? I just don't like Arsenal. But yeah, Pilkington comes off for Burgle, Omar Burgle, Grimsby, you know. Bloody love Grimsby. Produced one of the best comedians around, Lloyd Griffith. Larson just puts a shot miles over the bar. Cardiff make the next two subs. 84th minute, Ola Aina, long throw, loads of power in those arms. It's headed out by Callum Patterson, one of the substitutes, out to Jared Bowen, whose shot is going wide, but it's deflected. Mazuch takes a touch, has a go, and he puts it straight at the keeper. Larson skies another shot, and nothing else really happened. Opinions? We did okay. We did very well. We defended well for the majority of the game, and yeah, not really much else to say really. But Leeds next. If we can, Leeds are like 8th in the table. You know what? I'll get the actual Championship table up in live time. So we have Leeds United away next on Christmas Eve. So if we can only concede one at Cardiff, I think we could be able to scrape a draw out of Leeds. Leeds are 7th on 36 points. We are now 19th on 22 points. So if we'd have got the win today, we'd have been, well, we'd have stayed 18th. But, oh well, we move on. I wasn't expecting to get a win out of this game. At most I was expecting a draw, but really I was expecting a loss. Up the Tigers! Come on! Ooh, wait there. I can't be bothered to go upstairs and get the thing. Basically, I got this thing in the post and it's something to do with City. All will be revealed. Up the Tigers! Leave a like, subscribe. We're only on the up. Come on, City!